Well, hello there, Cancer. How are you? Welcome in. I'm Mary Sue, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your energy with me. So, today we are going to be doing your April reading. We'll take a look first at the overall energy and then go into the tarot for more details. All right, let's see what is on the horizon for you. Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries and in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. So this is a kind of a little bit of a reminder of understanding that things are going to start flowing for you so much more easily. So new opportunities, new abilities to meet new people, do new things. Just this energy of things are flowing easily for you. But sometimes when that happens, we can start to back off from the healthy boundaries that help us to stay in alignment with what our heart is focusing on, the direction that our heart is trying to go. So this is a little bit of allowing yourself to say, okay, I have a lot of, and this is an energy of exciting new people, situations, opportunities coming into my life, and yet allowing yourself to stay focused on the direction that you're wanting to go in, right? Allowing yourself to still continue to make time to take good care of yourself, to speak your mind, to understand where you end and other people or other situations begin, so that you are more discerning. There's an energy of allowing yourself to be more discerning when these opportunities or situations come onto your path. So you're not jumping into relationships or situations that really and truly are not in alignment for what your heart truly desires. Because we have joyful fun on the bottom. One of my favorite cards, because it is the energy of allowing yourself to align to joy. What does your most joyful life look like, right? And allowing yourself to align to that energy. Making choices, right? Creating healthy boundaries and committing to your healthy boundaries. Making choices that help you to have the most joyful life that you are wanting. Allowing yourself to clarify, first of all, what that joyful life looks like. And then allowing yourself to recognize that every choice you make, every single choice, whether it is something you're thinking, you're saying, you're doing, every single choice is either taking you closer to that alignment of being in your most joyful life, or it's taking you further away from it. that is a little bit of the thing that's going on here. Understanding you have a choice to become closer. This is the 10 of Cups, right? It says milk and honey, but it represents the 10 of Cups, your most joyful life. You have people and situations that are coming onto your life, onto your path. And each of these different choices can either be an opportunity to align yourself to your most joyful life or to take you further from it. And allowing yourself to say, okay, I'm not going to jump into, opportunities, situations, relationships that aren't in alignment with what I want for myself long term. So a lot of times this has to do with like wanting instant gratification, right? Allowing yourself to say, okay, if there's something that I want for myself long term, I want a healthy body, okay? Then it's kind of like understanding that everything that you are either eating or drinking or doing with your body is helping you to become healthier or preventing you from becoming healthier. And the more, it's not that you have to be perfect, okay? But the more choices that you can make that help you to align to what it is that you are wanting, the faster you will be in that position, right? It's kind of like, understanding, like if you go on a diet and you want to lose 10 pounds, if 4 out of your 5 meals are really in alignment with a healthier lifestyle that you are wanting for yourself, okay? And the fifth one is some people call it like a cheat meal or something, right? It's kind of like, but allowing yourself to say, well, 4 out of 5 of my meals are really healthy and in alignment with what I want for myself. Understanding is just going to take longer. If you can make it 8 out of 9 meals are really super healthy, then you're going to meet your goal a lot faster. It's allowing yourself to say, what boundaries am I allowing myself to cross, right? It's kind of like if you're in a relationship and you're understanding that in the relationship, somebody may be crossing what you consider your healthy boundaries 1 out of 5 times. Are you allowing yourself to stay in that relationship? Is 1 out of 5 okay? Or are you wanting that person to not test your boundaries so often? Maybe you really only want them to cross the boundaries 1 out of 20 times, right? Allowing ourselves to recognize that we don't have to be perfect, the people in our life don't have to be perfect, but also understanding that every single choice we make is allowing ourselves to get closer to what we want overall in our life, that joyful sense of living. Yes, I feel like what you're understanding is that you are holding yourself back from what it is that your heart truly desires, and that energy is here. You have something, Cancer, that you are wanting, a lifestyle. This is really kind of a lifestyle. You want people that bring you joy and happiness, that love you unconditionally, are emotionally supportive for you. King of Cups, right? Are there for you, whether things are good or bad, right? And allowing yourself to enjoy your life more. Right? That it's a very balanced energy within your relationships and between work and play, right? Having this sense of balance within your life, allowing yourself to say, that's when I feel like I am really in alignment, in the flow with what my heart truly desires. And allowing yourself to clean up, okay, any mindsets, beliefs, people, situations in your life that are not in alignment with what you want for yourself. This is almost a little bit of an energy of understanding. The more you can get out of the sled, right? The more negative thoughts, people, situations in your life, habits, allowing yourself to say, are my habits, are my daily routines in support of this joyful life that I want for myself? Or am I eating healthy all day long? So go back to losing 10 pounds, right? Am I eating healthy all day long, but then I have a big bowl of ice cream at the end of the day? Okay? And you could be saying, well, that big bowl of ice cream brings me joy. It's instant joy, okay? But is it also just instant gratification instead of allowing yourself to see the bigger picture of what you want for yourself? A healthier body. Right? It's kind of like maybe instead of having a bowl of ice cream every night, you're going to set healthier boundaries and only have a bowl of ice cream once a week. Because I feel like there's something here, and we just had the new moon in Aries and the solar eclipse. You're understanding what's really holding you back. And it's not necessarily somebody else. It's allowing yourself to see, where am I not aligning to my healthy boundaries, right? Where am I allowing even myself to cross the healthy boundaries between who I am and what life I want to create for myself? Because there is this energy of really taking action, transforming your life, taking action on what it is that you would like to change about your life. Right? Instead of focusing on what's not working in your life, it's kind of like, okay, what life would I like to create for myself? And then making choices as if you're almost in that life already, right? It's kind of like, that joyful life. Here's a key that they're saying, right? It's kind of like not thinking that this joyful life starts once you lose the 10 pounds, understanding that joyful life can start right now when you align yourself to living as closely aligned to what you want in the future energetically, right? So everything may not be showing up in the external world for you yet, but understanding that when you align your thoughts, your words, your deeds to what you want for yourself in the future, it's kind of like you bring that reality into the 3D. It's no longer just a dream, but allowing yourself to say, okay, how am I holding myself back? Am I thinking that I can't be happy until I have something, right? Instead, allowing yourself to say, kind of in a way, that you already have it, acting as if you already have it. If you want to have a healthy lifestyle in the future, you foresee yourself as having, a healthy body that you can actively participate in your life, asking yourself, well, what would that look like? What would that feel like? And then allowing yourself to be that person today, even though you may have some distance between where you are now and where you would like to be. It's energetically allowing yourself to align to that future energy and just be as if that was the case right now. Very much that energy of act as if, right? It's kind of like, fake it till you make it. It's allowing yourself to really put yourself into that energy and to allow yourself to be truthful with yourself. This is Aries energy. Aries is very much an energy of being clear with ourselves about what's holding us back, right? And allowing yourself to say, yes, where am I allowing myself to cross my own boundaries, to break, right, the boundaries. It's so funny because I was talking to my son the other day about this whole thing, like starting a diet on Monday. I'll start on Monday. Okay, why on Monday? Could you, why not allow yourself to align to what you want in the future today, right here, right now? You're watching this video and saying, yes, that is what I want. And I'm going to live as if that is already occurring in my life right now. You'll find that a lot of the things that are preventing you from stepping into that energy almost like disappear when you allow yourself to align to that future energy. Wow, powerful energy there. All right, Cancer, let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. All right, let's see. Am I apologizing for my truth? Yeah, what part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. Courage is courageous. Yeah, are you holding yourself back? Is part of it that you're fearful if you step into the life that you really and truly want, right? Other people or situations in your life may not like that, right? Or may want to, almost like condemn you for going after what your heart truly desires. Allowing yourself to say, yes, how am I holding myself back? Perhaps part of it is that you're not allowing yourself to step into this beautiful new life, okay? Because you understand that may mean there are other changes that occur in your life, whether that's where you live, who you live with, right? Or what you do. Allowing yourself to say, I'm not going to sabotage my future happiness any longer. I'm going to allow myself to align my decisions, my choices, each and every minute, every second of the day to what it is that my heart truly desires. You have the King of Cups here. What does your heart desire? Allow yourself to step into that and no longer allow yourself to sabotage your own happiness. That is the message here. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.